Now, I was going to make this video, the first roast of 2014, a bigger event, like, music and the whole background. I even thought about going down to the beach to do it, but when I first came in, I felt like I needed that little bit of an edge to get people to watch my videos. But the thing now is, people who know what time it is, people who know the score, people who are hip, they watch my videos all the way through anyway, because they know that I have something to say, and it's going to possibly include their storyline. Or it's just entertaining as fuck. So, it is what it is. No musical number. We're going to get right into it. Who's going to be the first roast of 2014? I've given myself a new rule. My new rule is, when I feel like something is roast worthy, and I see it and it makes me angry, I'm not going to just jump right out there and roast the person, because I get my whole speech impediment thing going where you can't really understand what I'm saying. I speak fast, I'm angry, and I'm passionate. Sometimes it looks really good, and sometimes it doesn't come out so well. So I've decided to give myself a 72-hour barrier where I'm going to wait 3 days before I respond back. So people, when you say something slick about me or the cabinet out of your mouth, you never know when I'm going to respond or how I'm going to respond. And just because you think it's over doesn't mean it's over. I'm going to start with you, Brandon Moore. Brandon, you let this chump-ass part-timer come in here and run you into the mud. You're holding that belt. You're holding the belt that I had. You're holding the belt that Mike Brown made. You're holding the belt that Jason Terrell had. You're holding the belt that Poetry had. And as long as you're holding that belt, even if you're not the number one guy, you're supposed to try to be the number one guy. So when this guy comes in here and says whatever he wants to say to you, and you go, you're lucky there's a rule preventing me from talking to you, man, fuck that. I'll deal with you on that later. But there is no such rule for me. I say what I want, to who I want, when I want, the way I want. I will cuss like a sailor and push it out to sea. I kiss my mother and my girlfriend with that mouth, and anybody who has a problem with it can kiss my ass with theirs. So, Roland White. You thought I forgot about you. Matt, I know you're shivering in your boots, but it's not about you right now. It's not about you and Thug Swoggle. I will get to y'all when I get to y'all. Come on. Stop being so selfish. Roland, you come in here, you say you're on the rock contract. I come and go as I please. Do something about it. You know what? You're the worst kind of part-timer, because you actually have the ability to be in here full-time. At least I thought you did. But I'm thinking you being a part-timer and sitting on the sideline and occasionally enjoying my videos, which I know you do, as I enjoy yours when you post them, both of them. It's not going to sit well with me. If you want to be a part-timer, you have to take whatever comes to you. You're no worse than those guys who don't show up and then go, hey, how come I don't have a belt? Hey, why are these guys jumping me backstage with a cabinet? We do what we want. You got a problem with it? Show up full time. Until then, if we jump you backstage, you take it. You're not The Rock. You're not that type of part-timer where you're a marquee guy. You've never been a main event guy. You're the worst, one half of the worst tag team champions of all time. You're the worst U.S. champion of all time. You talk about Brandon Moore sucking dick. How did you get 2 belts at the promoting one time? It's going to make a great screenshot for somebody, but Roland, yo, this is what you are. You're a ball juggler. You come in here, hey kid, we're ready, and y'all got belts. And then, when someone takes you to task, you bitch about it. What are you going to do, promo me back? You're going to beat your door up? You're going to cut one kind of hot promo, then disappear again? Who gives a fuck? The WWE goes on without The Rock, and the DMVF is fine without Roland White. And again, that's a Rock comparison, but you're not The Rock. You know what you are? You're this Monday on Raw. You're the old timers coming out. You're Hacksaw Jim Duggan coming and getting a match. You're Sergeant Slaughter getting his one match a year where he loses. Maybe Dusty Rhodes. You're the $1 Million Man. Come along every now and then. And you're gone. You are, when this is all said and done, a nothing in this federation. I can name 15 guys that won't get into the Hall of Fame that are more relevant than you have ever been or will ever be in this federation. There are guys who make a living here showing up once a week or so. Stewie kind of does the once a week thing. We don't really bother him too much because when he got his ass kicked, he took it and he came back. He didn't bitch about it like you did. All you did was bitch. Oh, you didn't jump out, Swan. You come and get me on my chip too. Shut the fuck up. Show up or don't. And I don't want Ked to remove you. Ked, I know you're flipping out right now. He brought it on himself. And the best part about it is he can take what I'm giving him. I know he's actually sitting at home laughing about it. Like, oh yeah, I'm going to get him. Then what? You can say whatever you want. Call me the Big Dirt. I've heard it all. Big Dirt, Big Tampon, Big Turd. I've heard it all. None of it impresses me. Nothing you've ever done has really impressed me other than stuffing your shirt, try to look like you got something that looks like this. When we walk by the back locker room and we smack the shit out of you, you wipe, you take it, you roll on. That's it. That's what you have been reduced to in this federation. You are somebody we grab and beat the fuck out of when we get angry. You, Jackie Moon, Zahir's gone. 151 different with you. You're a new guy, and he did it the right way. He said, I respect that beating, and I'll be back. That's what I'm talking about. Rolling, you can keep rolling. The only thing you're known for right now is being the first roast of 2014. You can say whatever you want back, but I'm going to be too busy trying to save a belt that you almost ran into the ground. I'm a top guy, you're a top giver. Take it, shut the fuck up, and we'll see you tomorrow because you'll probably have something to say. After that, we'll see you around Valentine's Day. Oh, I got 10 statues. You got no statues. And I got a statue for saying, you know why? Because I can. You're the worst ever. Worst tag team. This motherfucker, man.